Hello my dear friends, how are you today? I hope you're all fine. Welcome to our new class. Today we're going to talk about animation. What was animation? Yes, all cartoons made today may be called animation, but in general, what animation is? What can be considered as animation? Okay, good. Yes, we may talk about the noun form, the verb and the adjective as well. When I'm saying this is an animated person, what do I mean? Yes, actually I'm saying that he or she is lively and very active. Okay, nice. To animate is to give motion, to give life to something. So animation as a noun can be considered as any film or movie in which drawings, puppets or clay figures appear to move. Okay, so today we're going to read the text about the history of animation, starting from the first methods to present ones. Now, let's first take a look at the title, Bringing Stories to Life. I think this one is a nice heading, nice title. But why? Yes, of course, it means that making drawings move is making them seem alive, isn't it? Okay, good. So, before we start reading, let's listen to some new words. Few of these you already know, but first let's hear them and discuss.
Activity 2. Listen and repeat. Animation. With animation, an artist tells a story with a series of pictures. Cartoon. Many children enjoy watching cartoons on TV.
Cartoon.
Illustrator. Illustrators create characters using pencil and paper. Method. The traditional animation method requires thousands of drawings.
Okay, which other words may be used instead of method? Yes, way. Okay, good.
Sophisticated. Digital animation is much more sophisticated than traditional animation.
So, sophisticated. You have this word in Turkish as well. What does it mean? Yes, advanced or with higher level, yeah, more complicated, we might say. Okay, so you will hear this part of the text, not about the timeline, we'll read it in our world, but while listening, try to underline the methods that are mentioned, okay?
Activity 3. Underline each of the different methods of animation mentioned in the text.
Bringing stories to life. How animation has changed over the years. Do you love playing video games with really cool graphics? Or watching action films with amazing special effects? Thanks to advances in digital technology, modern animation can create detailed, lifelike images that move around the screen at incredible speeds. We experience animation in so many different forms, from the cartoons on our TVs to the emojis on our smartphones. But animation is nothing new. In fact, people have been trying to bring images to life for hundreds of years. The earliest animation began in the 17th century with a device called the magic lantern. In the 19th century, other devices were developed that created movement when viewers spun them. By the turn of the 20th century, artists around the world were developing short animated films using hand-drawn animation. Illustrators would create thousands of drawings for a single cartoon. Throughout the 20th century, animators continued to develop different methods, from drawings to using clay figures. By the 1980s, digital animation was being developed. It quickly replaced traditional methods because it allowed cartoons to be produced in less time and with less money. Today, advanced digital animation methods aren't just used in cartoons and video games, but also to create special effects in live-action films. Animation has become so sophisticated that sometimes we can't distinguish it from reality.
Okay, so here in the timeline, the first device. The magic lantern uses the light of a candle and painted pieces of glass to create moving images projected onto a wall. It becomes more sophisticated over time. Okay, the next one. It's considered by many to have created the first true animation. To watch the animation, the viewer holds up a mirror and spins two illustrated discs. The spinning motion makes the illustration seem to move. So this is the example of the disc used for phenakistoscope. The next one, yes, the zoetrope also uses a spinning motion to create animation. It quickly becomes more popular because more than one person could watch it at a time. Okay. Later, the inventor Thomas Edison creates the kinetoscope. Viewers must look into the machine to watch a cartoon which lasts about 13 seconds and contains around 50 images. Okay. In 1970, Argentine animator or illustrator Cristiani creates the first animated film, El Apostol. The film has 58,000 illustrations and is 70 minutes long. Can you imagine? Okay. Mickey Mouse was born in 1928. Walt Disney changed animation forever by adding sound. So this was the first sounded animation. Steamboat Willie was the first cartoon in which viewers could hear what was happening. And from the 80s, digital animation was first developed. Today, sophisticated 3D animation is used for cartoons, video games, and even live-action films. Okay, so in activity 4, you have 6 questions. Try to answer them in your notebook. Write down your answers. Then we'll check your answers. Okay, first one. How was animation created with magic lantern? Yeah, the first device here. So they used lights of a candle, yeah, and images painted on the glass were projected onto a wall. Okay, second question. So difference between phenakistoscope and a zoetrope. So phenakistoscope used 2 illustrated discs and a mirror. Zoetrope didn't make use of mirror, and more than one person could watch the images at a time. So this one was developed or created for the one viewer only. Yeah? Okay. How many drawings did Cristiani use to create the first animated film? How long was it? Yes, it had 58,000 drawings and it lasted for 70 minutes. Good. How did Walt Disney's Steamboat Willie cartoon change animation? Yes, it was first sounded cartoon. Good. Why did digital animation replace traditional methods? It allowed cartoons to be produced in less time and with less money, so it was considered cheaper at the time. What are 2 ways that 3D animation is used today? It is used in cartoons, video games, and live-action films. Okay, good. So while you were reading or listening and following the text, I've asked you to underline the methods that being used, if you remember. So in your notebook, make a T chart. On the left column, write word method, and on the right, write how it worked. Okay, let's give few examples. Okay. Here I've written two of the methods that we mentioned in the timeline, the magic lantern and phenakitoscope. Now, the magic lantern worked with pieces of glass with pictures projected on the wall with the candlelight. Okay, did I write everything that we mentioned in the text about the magic lantern? No. What I did is to summarize, to give brief information. Summarize is the verb that means to give a short description, including the most important details. Okay. So, when it comes to phenakitoscope, if we summarize this method, we might say that for working it, the viewer watched through a mirror and two discs with pictures that spun around. Yes, make it longer, extend your T-chart because you have more methods for illustrations. Okay, so for today this is it. Take care, see you next lesson.